All right, guys, what's going on? It's your boy Chili, and I am making my way all the way out to the east side. I'm gonna go check out this Campo Verde versus Higley JV game. I'm super excited about it. I heard a lot about this Campo Verde JV team. They got a couple studs in their 2021 class, and I'm super excited about this young quarterback over at Higley, Kai Milner. I know he's one of Gio's kids. Higley known for their quarterbacks dating back to Mason Crosland, who's actually one of his coaches, and now currently Spencer Brash. And you know, next up, they got Higley has one of the best backup quarterbacks, I believe, in the country, in Purnell. I think that kid is so talented. So Kai Milner is going to get a ton of tutelage, and he's in a great situation over there. I want to see how he develops over the years, and I got to check out all these kids over at Campo Verde. Hayden Callaway, Mark Liano, Freddie Goodson. Their defense is usually loaded with blue-collar guys that get after it. They're ball hawks. Hopefully I can catch up with some of the varsity kids too. And I'd like to check in with Zuby and Ragsdale. Talk about how tough their region is. This is one of the toughest regions in the state. Don't forget, make sure that you subscribe, leave a comment, smash that like button. In the meantime, I'm gonna make my way to Campo Verde. I'll be right back. All right, so I just made it to Campo Verde. Super excited. The sun's about to set right now, and it is a beautiful day here for some football. The weather's fantastic, and I couldn't be more excited. I can't. I'm beside myself, but I'm also without a sideline chick, so I'm definitely beside myself. Coming off the tough loss to Castile. Did they show you anything that you hadn't seen before that you guys weren't ready for?
No, not at all. We just made some errors on our end. They're a really good football team. They executed. We allowed them to continue drives going by penalties, by dumb penalties on our end. But no, they didn't do anything that we hadn't seen before.
I know that you guys can't replace Drayson Hall. Are you guys missing that one piece out of the backfield that kind of opened everything up last year?
Yeah, no doubt. You know, you can't replace someone like Drayson, but just to be able to establish a running game is definitely something that we need to try to improve on.
Now, you got one of the toughest regions in the state. I believe that it might be the toughest region in the state. What can we expect the rest of the way?
Tough, hard-fought football games, you know, where every week is a dogfight. There's no one that is just a rollover win for us, so we just have to prepare, and it's like we're already in the playoffs, you know, it's like we're playing the SEC. I agree, we are in the toughest division.
All the captains from varsity out here. I see Coleman Owen and Ty Robinson. Do they make it out to a lot of these lower level games?
They definitely do. Our kids support each other, whether it's a home game or an away game. We try to create that family atmosphere, and these kids do go to all the away games as well.
I got to ask you about this young quarterback that you have, Kai Milner, in the system already. How tough is it for him to perform when he's got legendary Mason Crosland, yourself, Spencer Brash, Purnell, all these guys out here who are quarterbacks themselves?
You know, Kai is a calm, cool dude. You know, he takes it all in stride. He's always willing to learn. He knows he needs to get better, and he listens to everybody involved.
We got to find something.
All right, going into the second quarter, the score here is 14-8 at Campo Verde. Campo Verde is leading right now with this punishing ground game. I'm gonna catch up with Ty Robinson in just a little bit. Hold on 1 second. At this point in the season, halfway through, are you disappointed in the defense? You guys have almost given up 200 points now.
You know, I was really disappointed in last week's game. I really felt like we could have done some stuff really better. But we had our transfers come in, and so it's technically their second game, and I don't mean to use that as an excuse, but it's not their seventh game like it was ours.
What do you see that the team is missing defensively? I mean, like I said, early in the season, like, this is top 5 defense statewide.
the spark. Definitely that energy. This week we finally brought it back. Judy asked us to bring back the energy. Wednesday's practice was probably one of our best practices all year. With the defense definitely brought the energy and definitely made our offense better and definitely frustrated the offense. It's like even the defensive guys, you know, we finally started competing against each other like it was a real game.
And now, rumor has it that you have a little brother on this JV game that you're taking in. Is that why you're here, or would you be here anyways?
I would come and support, but yeah, I'm here for my brother. My mom's kind of got on my butt a little bit for it because I missed a few games, but you know, I'm leaving this year, so it's the last time I'll probably get to see him.
And what can we expect this week versus Campo Verde? You guys are in the toughest region, and it's like no weeks off.
A dub, a fat dub. I'm feeling it this week. Definitely gonna bounce back with this.
I feel like people are still sleeping on you guys.
I think they definitely are because, I mean, we've beat some good teams, but I like being the quiet team that'll just come up out of nowhere.
You like being the underdog?
The underdog, yeah.
I always get on Campo Verde because it seems like you guys always start really, really hot, and then the end of the season gets really, really tough for you guys. I don't really see that ending up that way this year for you guys. Like, you guys are now 6-1, so what can we expect the rest of the way?
So, this team, at least the seniors, we've played with each other since 8th grade, some since 6th grade. So our brotherhood is probably the best it's ever been. And I mean, we're just rolling now.
You seem like you're on pace for almost a 2,000-yard season. Is that something that's like in the back of your mind at all? I know that stats aren't really a thing for you, but is that something that like you kind of see every week, like climbing towards?
That was my goal for this season, was 2,000 yards rushing. That was my main goal.
All right, and now we're taking in this JV game. You got some talented backs over here on the JV level. Callaway, Liano.
Yep.
What is it that you like about Liano?
He runs hard. He's aggressive.
Like another you.
Down. Yeah.
Like another you. And what about Callaway?
I love Callaway. They call him Mini Me.
Dang, people have enough problems with one of you, let alone there's like two of you coming up when you leave. What are some things that you would like to see them work on, you know, as they make their way up to varsity to succeed you?
Ball security.
Oh, you don't want them to fumble.
I don't want them to fumble, obviously.
And what does your varsity team have to work on the rest of the way to make sure that they sustain what they're doing right now?
So, the improving of the passing game, obviously, and then the run game, obviously, can always get better. And I think we got to improve on the little things, and we're gonna be there.
What's your favorite class?
Say English right now. My favorite teacher, Miss Trombley.
What is it about Miss Trombley that you like so much?
She's just there for everybody. She cares about all of her students, and that's huge as a teacher.
And she comes to all your games?
Yes.
Nice. That way you can read your articles on ESPN.com when you play on Saturdays. Is Higley's offense missing something? I know that a lot of people are saying, oh, they need that Drayson Hall player. Do you need a Drayson Hall, or do you just need somebody that will electrify out of the backfield?
I don't even know if it's that. I think we could be fine without with players that we have. We've just been coming out kind of slow and been getting way too many penalties on offense, and we need to just cut those out. Have a better mental game that we've had and just be more prepared.
The tough game versus Castile, I got to touch on it a little bit. What were the problems?
They were ready, and they came out and they busted us in the mouth, and we weren't ready for it. So there's just a lot of different things, a lot of mental things that we didn't do right. No one was prepared for the game, it felt like. So it was just a lot of things that we had to really work on.
What can we expect this week versus Campo Verde?
Really good start, really good finish for both offense and defense.
And talk to me about this 2021 quarterback that you guys have in the system, Kai Milner.
He knows what he's doing. He's getting a lot better. He's taking reps on JV, but also a little bit on varsity when we put out some numbers. So it's really good for him. He has a great arm, great talent. He just needs to get ready for when I leave and him and Matt fight it out.
Anybody that you think is the front runner?
I don't know. I'm not gonna say.
So it is 35-21 going into the fourth quarter. Campo Verde currently leads in this JV game, and they are driving there on the goal line right now. Let's see what happens in this fourth quarter as it begins. What's the quick fix for Higley? The offense, the defense, what do you guys need to do right now?
I feel like this week in practice we got a real spark, and we're gonna come out and make it better.
You guys got this tough Campo Verde team, and you guys are in the toughest region in the state. What can we expect the rest of the way from you guys?
If I was you, I would expect us coming out stronger than ever. Like I said, the Castile game really sparked something in us, and I feel like we're gonna come out and prove what we are this week, and hopefully the rest of the season.
Do you guys need to be going over 40 points a game?
Oh, I think so. I mean, I know our defense can get it done and get shutouts, but I feel like 40 points plus, that's what Higley does, and if we keep doing that, we'll win.
And I know you're taking in this JV game right now. I want to talk about this wide receiver, Ty's little brother.
Oh, yeah.
How good is he? What is it that he does really well that you like?
I mean, he's got everything. He's fast, he's got hands, he's got really good routes. I think that's his thing, is the good routes. And I mean, he's repping number 3. Next year, he's going to have it good.
What are some things that you'd like to see him work on? Being that you're an electrifying wide receiver just like him.
I feel like just really like studying the game and being a leader, I feel like is a big thing for him. I mean, he's definitely one of the best players on JV, and I feel like he could be a real leader.
What can we expect versus Campo Verde on Friday?
I think a lot of points. We're going to put a lot of points up on the board.
Good block.
Big game today versus Higley. What did you see out there? Because you seemed like you were running everywhere that you wanted.
I saw that we were doing really good. We were hitting our holes. Our line was pulling. We were getting to the right spot.
Talk to me about a little bit of what Matt Lazier has kind of like showed you and taught you.
I like to work with Matt because he's a really good leader. He's a good captain, and he helps everyone out. He makes everyone's better, and it helps us work on our little things.
Baby Lazier, does it bother you or do you embrace it?
I think I embrace it. I get it a lot, but I like it.
How's school going? What are some of your favorite classes?
School's going good. I'm really enjoying chemistry this year with Miss S. I really like. It's a fun class.
What does she do that makes it so fun?
She's really down to earth, like one of our friends, but we know that like she's still in charge. So I feel like there's a good amount of respect.
All right, so that's the final from Campo Verde. It's 49-28. Campo Verde wins the JV game behind some stellar running by Callaway, Liano. The quarterback looked amazing. Herrera had a great game today. Higley kind of struggled. Kai Milner had a good game. Anyways, I'm making my way to the west side tomorrow, which will be today because that's when the vlog is gonna go up. Make sure that you subscribe, justchili.tv. Make sure that you smash that like button and make sure to leave a comment. Let me know which games I gotta get out to the rest of the season. And next week I got a special vlog coming, ArizonaVarsity.com. Make sure that you subscribe, read all my boy Ralph's stories and Cody T. Cameron. And that's the end. I'm out of here. Preseason, everybody pretty much penciled you guys in to be in that championship game. Do you feel like you guys are a championship team right now?
Right now, I feel like we're not actually, to be honest. We haven't played to our potential. We haven't done what we're supposed to do. That's just how it's been the first couple of games. We need to get better with it both ways. Offense needs to less penalties, like I said before, and defense needs to get more stops, and we need to score a lot more. So, a lot of different things we have to do.
Hey, this is a dream for you though. You Smash Mouth football team, right? This is what you want, right?
Yeah, I mean, hey, they know how to play. They're hard-nosed guys, so gotta take it to them tomorrow.